No, I was an honours student, actually.
Really?
Hmm.
Why didn't you complete the course?
I was sick of studying. No, I wanted to work with real people. It was too academic for me.
So you got a job as a wardsman?
Well, if I can't get something one way, I'll get it another.
Could you excuse me for a minute? What are you doing here?
Having a drink.
Yeah, right.
Just keeping an eye on things.
You're being ridiculous, Arch. I don't want you here.
I haven't finished my milkshake. Hey!
You have now. Get going.
What was his problem this time?
No problem. He was just leaving.
I'll admit, I wasn't all that taken with the idea when Stella first suggested it, but Tom embraced it with enthusiasm I haven't seen in a long time. It really picked him up.
Julia, I needn't tell either of you the risks involved. Now, if I thought it was a safe option for Tom, I would have mentioned it.
We've both read all the data to date, and Tom is fully prepared to accept the risks.
Well, that aside. As I explained to Stella.
Stella? Stella came to see you.
They're begging me to talk to the trials director. Now, the selection panel's line, and frankly I can understand it, is that they would rather gain data from the more common types of cancer, affecting large numbers of sufferers.
Discriminatory.
Well, yes, I suppose it is. But RMS is so rare. They have to ask themselves, how many will benefit?
Well, aren't you forgetting the hundreds of lives he'll save if he lives? I'm asking you, as a colleague and as a friend, Peter. For Tom.
You can stop pretending to read. I saw you at the door.
So?
Are you stalking me now?
You're a long time taking him home.
We were just talking.
About what? Are you going to see him again?
No.
Why not? What did he do?
He didn't do anything. I only saw him so he wouldn't press charges against you.
And does he know that?
Probably. I told him I wasn't going to see him again.
How'd he react?
He was fine. But I'm beginning to think that you're the one with the problem.
Me?
Well, you've been moody and weird for weeks, trying to act tough. I don't know who you're trying to impress, Arch.
Well, if you hadn't been acting so neurotic and paranoid, I wouldn't have been trying to protect you in the first place.
Protect me? Who do you think you are? For God's sake, grow up.
Okay. You know what? If I'm such a liability, why don't you find somewhere else to live?
What?
You heard me. Why don't you move out? You're the flatmate from hell anyway.
No more groceries.
Oh, toothbrush. And razor. And toilet bag.
What for?
You might need them.
What are you talking about?
Gene therapy trial. You're in.
How'd you manage that?
It was a joint effort. Stella and I and Peter Michaels threw our collective weight around.
That's great.
Now, you'll have to be admitted at 8 in the morning. And they do the biopsy straight away. And depending on how you feel, they might want to keep you another night.
Thank you.
Dad. Sean, can I have a word?
Look, I just wanted to say thanks for helping to get Tom into the trial. And, well, you know what I said about you lacking compassion? I didn't mean that. You're okay.
Good. Call your mother.
Go on, call her. The sooner you apologise, the sooner we'll all be put out of
You think
business.
I'm in the wrong?
I would have poured the milkshake over your head.
Can't understand how I could have done something like that.
Possessiveness, insecurity, mistrust, envy.
What?
All the classic signs and symptoms. You even punched out the competition, which in itself is an essential feature in making the diagnosis. You want to yourself.
Get out of my way.
Gosha, I didn't punch him out.
You smashed his face into a wall, same thing.
No, when I saw him in the canteen, the cuts and bruises were on the other side of his face.
Fine.
Am I boring you now? Hey? I told you, if I can't get something one way... I'll get it another. Oh, but you listened to me last night, didn't you? Oh, I don't know the protocol. Oh, I don't have much experience. Does it sound familiar? Huh? Well, you don't know the protocol either. Look, you see? See? Oh, I do my homework. Well, you turn your back on God. And I'm the avenging angel. Don't make me be crude!
I thought you were so special. But you're just like all the rest. You think you're better than me? Because you're allowed to cut people with a knife? Wrong! You wouldn't go out with me because I'm not a member of your scalpel society?
Wrong again!
Look. I'm not licensed. I'm BYO. But don't worry.
I remember nearly everything.
You'll never guess what I intended to specialize in.
Mark, please.